Oh, what's going on, everyone? It's Dom Dahlia. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I just wanted to do this quick vlog on Basic Professionalism episode 2. This is when you know some bullshit happened that needs to be addressed. So right now, this is the main focus that I have to say. In this professional episode, this is about how to ensure that you don't lash out at coworkers, because this is what happened to me just recently. So I work 2 jobs. During my college year, main college semester, it's part-time work. About 30 hours, occasionally 40, but then during the summer, it's usually up to 60 to 80 hours. So right now, I'm working just 2 jobs, basically full-time. And one thing I can't help but realize is that, you learn, of course, if you ever work in any sort of customer service job, you learn that no matter how pissed off customers can be with someone like you, even if they're lashing out at you, you're supposed to just do what you can to make sure that, again, your job isn't compromised in responding to their complaints, their issues. The only thing I can say about it is that it becomes very problematic over time when your own coworkers start treating you like the people that they also get pissed off with. What to do in that situation? So this job is housing on campus, and what I do is I let residents know we can't let you into a building remote from the hall that we work at until you verify your identity. Makes sense. Most of the time they're acting like spoiled brats, like, I don't want to do it, why can't I just tell you my number, all this. And we say the same thing. We've been told countless times not to do that. We've been told countless times we're not allowed to ask for their college IDs over our door access system, where we can see who they are, we can talk to them over the phone and see them by the doors. Well, I had a coworker where what happened is she just got mad because I asked them, and at the time I didn't realize that they were a coworker and all that, but they just started getting angry with me just because I asked the base question, can you come to the hall to verify your identity? Well, they got so mad that they're just like, fuck you. It's kind of ironic that once again, it's the same personality, I guess, that just decides to lash out and say, fuck you. Because again, you're just being professional. I guess that's a very common phrase for people these days that don't like someone who's just doing their basic job, is they'll just be quick to say, fuck you. So, in that regards, what to do in that situation is to simply address the situation as it is and say, hey, can I get your name so that way I can report this to our supervisor? I don't care how many people that watch this think that I'm some bootlicker because I'm actually doing my job. And it's like, well, yeah, if you actually, especially with that kind of commenter, I'm like, dude or chick, if you actually had a job, you'd actually know how important it is to make sure that people actually want you to work, so you're not one of the first on the chopping board to get guillotined, especially if you really need the job. And pretty much, seeing as though most of the US population needs some kind of steady income to survive, I don't care. I'm one of the kindest, chillest people that you would ever work with. So if you think I'm some like corporate greedy asshole who's just saying I'm doing my job and you want to call me a Nazi, that tells me a lot that you've never actually had to provide for yourself. That's it. So in that regards, the point of the lesson is maintain your composure in that. You know, see, the reality is people aren't thinking the way a progressive educator used to, where we understand how thoughts and thinking hurts over time, but we're not dumb. People like me aren't dumb to saying it's probably because you've counted on too much thinking from other ethnicities. You know, I'm white, for example, so I do think white. It's helped me out a lot. So, you know, and the environments I've been in, I've seen a lot of young, angry African Americans where I'm like, you're probably angry because you keep thinking you can think white like me, but you can't. Just like I can't think African American like you. So, leave it at that. And even for people who just don't get that, that's probably your best bet, is to start thinking more neurologically dependent on your own race, your own ethnicity, however you want to word it. That's it for this video. I'm going to enjoy my lunch. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Happy Father's Day. And yeah, I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.